Hey sexies, welcome back to Interesting Nothings. Get comfortable and relax as we're going to dive deep into my mind today. I am your host, Jasmine Malone. Woo woo, Jasmine Malone. Just got to give her an extra oomph there because we actually missed a whole week. Last week we did not upload an episode for this podcast. I decided to take a break because of many reasons, but we're back and we're ready. Okay, we're ready with the interesting topic of today. And speaking of that interesting topic, we are going to be talking about the characteristics of an alpha female, or just like, I don't know, I want you to take these characteristics and apply them to your life. I want you to think, if you're a female or a male, whatever, if you're a male, you're like, you can look at, your females, close females around you and see if they're alpha females. Or if you're a female, you can try to see if you are indeed an alpha female. Now, if you're not an alpha female, that I feel like that's fine. It's not like, you have to be an alpha female or whatever, or you're going to be like the worst person ever. But I don't know. I just feel like this will be an interesting topic, diving deep into alpha females, because spoiler alert, I feel like I'm an alpha female. Oh my God. Yeah. I feel like I'm an alpha female, like on the low though, not like, ooh, I am the alpha female. I feel like I actually had this like discussion with myself earlier. I was like, I don't think I'm like the alpha of the alphas. Like if there's like an alpha, like if everyone, like imagine a room and it's full of alpha females. I don't think I'm going to be the alpha of the alpha females, and I don't really want to be. That's not my role, but I will be in the room. I am an alpha female. I'm not just going to not be in the room. I'm going to be in the fucking room. So yeah, we're going to talk about we're going to be talking about the traits of an alpha female. But before we get into that, I did want to touch on how I changed my username on Instagram, you guys. Okay, so for the longest time, it was Jazz Renee, JZZRNEE. It's really cute. It's really, really, really cute. I love how it looks. I chose Jazz Renee because my middle name is actually Renee, if you didn't know. And Jazz because I feel like that's like a nickname, whatever. And I chose that spelling. None of you guys care, but this is for me. I don't know, I just want to say it. I chose that spelling because I liked how it looked. Like it's JZZ and then RNEE. Like I like how it was like double Z double E. It's the little things in life, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm kind of hurt that I let that username go because I changed it to actually my real name, which is Jasmine. Instead of an A, I used a V because someone else used the username Jasmine, which I'm like, are you kidding me? Someone else has my name. What? Not serious though. But yeah, basically I was like, okay, let me get creative. So at first I was gonna do JZZMON, and that was cute because I'm like, well, I've had Jazz Renee for a long time, so if people were to look up my Instagram, they would probably type in JZZ and whatever. So that's why I wanted to keep that, and I was okay with it for like literally a couple of hours until I was like, oh, wait a minute, I could use JVZMON, and if you can just like visualize it, or you can just type it in on my Instagram, JVZMON, if you want to just look at my Instagram. But yeah, basically the V is supposed to act like an upside down A, and I feel like that's like even cooler, low key. And once I figured that out, I was like, wow, this is gonna be my username. Like, this is so cool. My name is my username. Now it's not my actual name, but because obviously V is not my name, whatever. But it's still really cool, and I love that it's not like just the traditional, I don't know, it's still my name though. At the end of the day, it's still my name, and I kind of like it better. Sometimes I do look at it and I do see like JVZ, but then like literally 99% of the time I see Jasmine, just like the upside down A, and I just think it's really creative, whatever. I'm not gonna keep talking about it because like this is just an Instagram username. You probably don't even care but like it's a big deal for me because I used to be Jazz Renee. Like on Instagram, I used to be Jazz Renee. And does this tell you I take Instagram a little bit too seriously? Yes. Yes, I love Instagram. I love posting on Instagram. It's so fun. Wow, even saying that, it's like it like almost reignited my love for it. So I was like, wow, yeah, I do love posting on Instagram. Oh, and also we're going to talk about the major change of today. I don't know if you hear that, but I do have beads today. I have different hairstyles. So we're going to talk about that. But I just hear the beads and I'm like, oh wait, you guys don't even know. Okay, whatever. We are going all over the place. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yes, I changed my username on Instagram. And oh yeah, that last week I was enjoying good weather, so I think we're finally getting into spring. And actually the day I'm recording this, okay, so it's Tuesday, so it's been 2 days since the spring forward, which honestly I don't really feel a lot of a difference, so that's really good. But yeah, we've already sprung forward and I'm really excited because honestly I do like warmer weather. I love 60s, 70s, 80s. Ooh, just perfect. So I'm really excited for it. And then oh yeah, you guys, today, okay, so not today, this is episode number 16. Oh my gosh. And actually, oh my god, I feel like I'm saying oh my god so many times, but I'm literally having like a light bulb moment. Okay, 116 is like my favorite number, so this is really special. Like 16, wow, like this is my 16th episode. Like this is so cool. Okay, I love the number 16. Actually, I feel like 16 is my favorite number. I don't think I've changed it. Well, I like 8 too. 8, 16. Oh my god, I just realized 8 is half of 16. You guys, if you're on visual, you could just really see my reaction because I'm just like, what? 8 is literally half of 16. I'm literally figuring this out right now, and those two are my favorite numbers, and they basically are related, which is kind of weird. Okay, anyways, let's reel it back. This is the 16th episode, and 16 was my favorite number really as a kid. And since we were talking about Instagram usernames, my old username used to be, actually I think it was one of my first. It was jazz16 underscore, JAZZ 16 underscore. Like I really like that username. It's just funny how like it all ties together, and I didn't even mean for it to do that, but whatever. Yes, I love number 16, and today's episode 16. So I don't know, it's gonna be a special one, and we're talking about alpha females. I just feel like it works. Whatever. I think it's just the number 16. Like this is me in a number. Whatever. Okay, let's move on into my vibe check. So my music, I found like this really cool new artist. I was, having a little smoke session, and this song came on, and I was like, oh, I love this song. And then I looked into the artist, and then I was like, oh my god, there's Asian R&B artists. Are you kidding me? This is so cool. Like, oh my god. And they even had like a Jasmine named playlist, JASMINE. And I was like, wow, even Jasmine is in Asian cultures. Like, that's so cool. Like, it really opened my mind. And I still have to listen to the rest of that playlist. I might pull some songs from there, in my vibe check, the music section, because they're all Asian artists, and I would like just put it on shuffle, and it's such a different sound, but it's like a sound that I would like. It's so weird. So yeah, anyways, I liked that playlist. But anyways, back into the artist. So my artist is Twee. You can search her up as THUY. And the song that I first heard was called Figured You Out, and I was like, this is literally me with all my niggas. Like, as much, it's hard. I kind of came to a realization with this song, which is good. I don't know. When I heard this song, I was like, I know exactly what she's going through, and it sounded so good. It sounded so good high, one, which that's a plus. And then two, I was like, oh my god, like this is exactly how I feel. Like I fucking figured you out, nigga. I have a little bit of a PTSD from that song though, because I danced to that song and I put it on my Snapchat. I put it on my private story, which I'm used to like putting like shit on my private story because I used to always like do that. I mean, I'm not really on Snapchat like that anymore, but like I used to just put random shit on there, which I'm low-key kind of embarrassed about, but you had to start somewhere. And for me, I started there. Like whatever I posted, I just posted there. Whatever, y'all don't care. And so then I was like, ooh, let me post this to my Instagram, which I have a close friends on Instagram, but I also was like, let me just post it on the regular. And I will say I do have more people on Instagram, so I was kind of embarrassed when I put my Snapchat like shit on there, because I don't know, I was like embarrassed. Like I got feedback, but I was also so embarrassed. And now like, oh my god, that was so temporary, but like it really shook me up. I was like, oh my god, people are seeing this. Like certain people that, you know, don't watch my private story are seeing my story on Instagram, and I'm just like, oh my god, they're gonna have like a different view of me. Like I honestly hate whenever like sometimes I hate when I grow and then like people have like a judgment about me and it could be negative. Like that's just, I hate that. And so I got super anxious because I'm like, I wonder what people thought. And then I know they're going to be like, oh my God, she's changed. Like it's just all these things, which obviously you should have that. You should be able to grow. You should be able to like surprise people, whatever, shock people. It doesn't matter. But it's just, I don't know, I was just kind of embarrassed. But anyways. Okay, so back to the music section. I'm sorry I'm just going all over the place. We are reeling it back, okay? We're reeling it back. So yes, Figured You Out. That one's honestly my favorite one. I do have a little bit of PTSD, so I haven't listened to it a little bit since I posted that video, but whatever. You know, at the end of the day, nothing fucking matters. And if you do get like embarrassed, that's literally a part of life. Everyone has those moments where, you know, you're just embarrassed, and that's okay. That's literally fine. Just get up and move on from it though. Feel the feeling and move on. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not anxious today about it, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so now my other songs that I like from this artist was Universe and I think Chances. Goodness, I forgot. Either it's Chances or Changes. I didn't write it down, so that's why I'm guessing. But I really liked all three of those songs, so make sure you guys check it out. It was really, I don't know, it just sounds so good, you guys. It sounds so good. Like almost, it just sounded like the first song I was like, oh my god, like I have to listen to other songs from this artist because she's a really good artist. Like I feel every word that she's saying, and I love R&B. R&B is my favorite genre. So the fact that she was Asian and she could like body that shit, I was like, oh wow, yeah. I have to see what you about. Okay, let's move on into my mood and my outfit. So for my mood today, how do I feel? I feel random. I feel kind of random because I know for this episode we are just going all over the place, so I kind of feel random right now. But I think it's because I missed you guys. Even though I don't really have a big audience right now, I still miss like talking to the mic. I miss looking to the camera, looking at my outline, doing all this stuff. So, you know, I think that's really what it is. I just really want to talk, you know. I just want to talk. Okay, my outfit. So it's a really chill outfit today, but I will first talk about my hair. So I actually braided my hair a couple days ago, and yeah, this is the turnout. It's really cute. I love the beads. It's like purple, and I have like cool designs on some of them. So if you are on audio, you might want to jump on visual so you can see what my hair looks like. It's really cute. Right now my hair is in like pigtails. It's just a vibe, okay? And the shirt I'm wearing today is actually Kaylani. I got this for my mom for Christmas. I love Kaylani. She knows I love Kaylani, and I have a shirt. And sometimes I sleep in this shirt because it's just so comfy, you know? So yeah, I have this, and then I have leggings on. And I also have Stitch right next to me because he's just my favorite. Well, no, he's not my favorite stuffed animal. I have really cute ones, but he wanted to make an appearance. So yes, last but not least, we have our poll question. We have red or blue. Now, this is a really hard decision because I love both colors. Now, normally I typically would go for the red vibe because I love the symbolism of red. I love red things, but a good teal or like a sea green or something like that, or like there's certain blues that I'm like, okay, that's a fire ass blue. That's funny. And so I have appreciation for blue colors. But if I had like a red pen or a blue pen, I feel like I'm low-key a blood, so I would choose a red pen. But I'm not like, obviously, like, I don't know. I just love red things. And so, yeah, I just feel like it's more like, it's just passionate. Like, red is passionate. It's like fiery. It's sexy. It's, I don't know. And I know it's bloody. I don't know. That might be kind of gross, but and then blue is like chill, which I'm chill too. Like that's what, I don't know. I just like both colors. Like blue is chill, blue is blue raspberry. Oh, and then red is also cherry, which I love cherry, like artificial cherry flavored things. I really do. And my mom's favorite color was red. I don't know. I just like the red color. I just really do. I would choose red, but I love blue at the same time. It's not like I hate blue. It's just, if I had to choose, I would choose red. Okay, now let's finally move on into the topic of today. We are going to be going on scarymommy.com and, which is kind of funny because I'm like scarymommy.com. Like, what the fuck? This is kind of funny, but okay. So the title, so this is like an article, okay? So the title is 18 Alpha Female Traits and How to Know If You're One of These Badass Women. So I thought this was perfect, for what we're going to be talking about. I haven't actually read all of it, so we're going to be discovering the article together. And yeah, so there's a little introduction, so I'm going to read that. And also, I want to mention the author. It's by Hedy, Hedy Phillips, and was published June 2nd, 2021. She writes, alpha females often get a bad rap, not surprising as we still live in a patriarchal society that brings down and confines confident, fearless women to a predetermined code of conduct. And while men peacock about their alpha female traits, women with these same qualities are dubbed as masculine and painted in a negative light. Well, to hell with that. Strong women, or alpha females, are exactly that. Strong women who are incredible leaders with alpha traits that are inherently a part of who she is and come across in everything she does. Alpha female traits manifest in her career, personal life, hobbies, friendships, pretty much every facet of her life. These assertive, self-assured women can at first seem intimidating, but they're women we can all look up to and ones that have our back. Perfect. Okay. All right. So now we're just going to go and dive into these alpha female traits. Again, we're just going to be talking about, the traits and then like seeing how I relate to it. And then also, you could just see if you relate to any of these and you can assess whether you're an alpha female or not, or if you're a male listening / watching, you can determine if you have alpha females in your life and how to treat them, because a lot of males are they get on my nerves all the time. Okay, so here's what it says. There are definite characteristics that women exhibit that push them into a category of alpha females. Maybe you recognize these in yourself, in the women who raised you, or all of the following are considered to be alpha female traits. Okay, so the first one, self-confidence. Generally speaking, alpha females are confident in themselves. They often present a sense of self-assuredness that's palpable in a room. So I will say, I think I did struggle with self-confidence for a majority of my life. So in this area, I don't really think I was an alpha female. In certain things that I knew I was confident about, then yes, I feel like you probably could, feel my self-assuredness, as it says. But now I feel like I'm so much more self-confident. So I would say, yeah, I feel like I have self-confidence now. I love myself. I love God who made me. Like, I see God inside of myself. I appreciate that, sometimes I'm going to mess up or embarrass myself, and that is okay. And that you just pick yourself back up and keep moving. Like, you're not going to be perfect. So, there's my self-confidence. I don't know. Do you have it? The next trait, consider themselves alpha females. That's kind of funny. Part of that confidence is actually using the term alpha and embodying its meaning. Interesting. I feel like I always, I went back and forth, between figuring out if I was an alpha female or not. Now, I don't want you guys to take this as like me being cocky or anything, talking about myself and like, maybe the good things about myself. I don't know. I really don't want you guys to think that. I'm just trying to explain how I relate to it. And yeah, so basically I went back and forth because I was like, I don't know if I'm an alpha female or not. I feel like in certain areas, I feel like I am, but in certain areas, I'm not. So I don't know. I always consider myself an alpha female, but I also did it sometimes because I did struggle with self-confidence in some areas of my life, but I feel like I would call myself an alpha female now. Like, I'm a fucking alpha female. Fuck you. Okay. The third one, inspire others. Strong women inspire women around them. Alpha females use their leadership skills to encourage other women to be their best. I hope I do. Do you? I love inspiring other people. I feel like I've always kind of done this to a little bit like of an extent, like my life, because you know what, I'm not even gonna say that because I feel like I'm just gonna sound cocky. Like it's so weird. Like, do you relate to this? Like, if you talk good about yourself, do you feel cocky? Or maybe that's just like, maybe my environment taught me that was cocky. I don't know, but I just feel so weird talking about like good things that I've accomplished. I just don't want to like push it. Like, it honestly does feel weird. It feels really weird. I just know at the end of the day, I feel like I inspire others. I'm not going to say exactly what I do, but I feel like I do inspire others. So if you don't inspire others, maybe try to figure out how to do that. I don't know, I mean, sometimes inspiration, like, you don't have to try hard to inspire. So don't try hard to inspire, but also at the same time, I feel like being yourself, you can just inspire others. Just the very simple act of being yourself inspires others, because not everyone can be themselves, including me. I didn't want to be myself because I hated myself. So now I love myself, literally the opposite. So I feel like in that way you can inspire others if you don't know if you inspire others. Okay, next, leadership skills. Oh my goodness, I just went back on accident. Oh my gosh, this episode, what is going on? Goodness. Okay, leadership skills. Alphas usually step up into leadership roles. If there's ever a situation where she doesn't step up, it's probably because she feels she'll be more useful in another role or wants to encourage a fellow cohort to step up. Alpha females are success oriented and goal driven. Okay, so at first when I read this, I was like, okay, maybe I'm not like a super big leader, but I also feel like I'm not just going to sit around. Like, if I'm not the leader, then I respect the leader. I'm like, okay, you're the leader. Tell me what to do though, so I can be the most effective for whatever we're doing, because I do want to help. It's not like I'm not going to help. So I like how it said that if she doesn't step up, she probably knows she's going to be more useful in another role. And that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly it. And sometimes, you don't want to be the leader. Like, I feel like for my life, I feel like I was, a leader in a lot of ways. So in certain areas, I was like, oh, well, I don't want to be the leader here because I'm just tired of being the leader. And also, sometimes you don't know, like, you can't lead somebody into whatever if you yourself don't know. If you yourself don't know, then why are you leading other people? So that's why I didn't like certain things. I don't lead people, or I don't step up, because I'm like, I don't know how to figure this out. And I feel like maybe a true leader would just do it either way because they know they'll figure it out. But for me, I'm like, I don't want to let y'all down. Like, I don't want y'all to be on my team and then I'll let y'all down. Like, that's not cute. And so if I can gauge whether or not I will let people down or if I won't, then that also determines if I'm going to be the leader. I don't know, guys. Hopefully that makes sense. So yes, I love that it says that, and I would encourage someone else to step up, because if they are better fit for the role, then I'm like, do it. Like, you do it, not me. You do it. You are way better for this role. Like, that's exactly what I would do. I would be like, you are way better for this role. Like, and I would totally encourage them. So maybe I do have leadership skills. I don't know. I feel like I could be a good leader, or I could be like, if there's a team of leaders, I'm a part of that team of leaders. I'm not just like a full-on fucking follower. Like, I have a brain, but I'm not gonna be like the major leader. I guess that kind of relates to what I said earlier. Like, I'm not the alpha female, but I'm still a part of the alpha females, if that makes sense. So, okay, next. Ambition. Those women who are inherently alpha are usually very driven, ambitious people. This can come across in a variety of aspects of her life, not just in her career. She's probably ambitious in her personal life as well, wanting to excel at her relationships and hobbies. Yes, you guys, this is a hobby right now. I'm not making a lot of money from it, and if I do make money from it, it's still going to be a hobby. This is a hobby that I do. I have a podcast, and I want to excel and be successful in this. So yes, this is totally me. Also, this was me in school. Sometimes I'm like, did my parents push me to be a good student, or was I just a good student by myself? And I think I honestly, now that I really think about it, because my dad, like, I'm not even gonna talk about my parents. I really think I pushed myself, and it's the fact that, like, I pushed myself because I just love being smart. I love feeling smart, rather, not being smart. I love feeling smart, like seeing that good grade. Like, it's like a whole nother high. I don't know, that reminds me of a song, but it's like a whole nother high, honestly, because once you get a good grade, like, you actually do feel good. I'm like, oh wow, I guess I kind of know something. I don't know, it kind of feels like that. So that's why, like, I really liked grades. Like, that was like, you know, everybody else is like, you know, ooh, let's smoke this, or let's go here, whatever, and mine was, ooh, I get good grades. You know, like, that's something that I, you know, put my mind and put my heart into, and, you know, studied and learned and everything, which I have talked about how I felt like I was like half learning, because I mean, I was quote unquote smart, but like, I didn't understand what I was actually taking in until now. I'm like, oh my god, this all makes sense, which I'm like, I was literally not even smart. But then to other people, you're like, you are, because literally the paper says it. But I'm like, to me, I'm like, no, I'm not. But whatever, besides the point. I normally would try to strive for a good grade, though. Like, I didn't want to get less than a 90. Like, I personally don't like any less than 90s. 80s, okay, like an 88, whatever, is okay, but 90s and above, baby. 90s and above. And that was me. I guess we're figuring it out right now. Like, that was all me. I just pushed myself. It goes with ambition, because I feel like I was very ambitious. Like, you know, if I want things done a certain way, I'm going to try and put my best into it. And, you know, because I don't like looking stupid. Like, that's the thing. Like, stupid is the opposite of being smart. And I don't like looking stupid. That's the thing. That's really it. I feel like that's it. Oh my goodness, I just now figured it out. It's like, it's that, like, I don't want to look stupid, and I also do enjoy feeling smart. Both of those at the same time. Does that equal ambition? I don't know. I mean, I guess for school, but like, okay, I'm just going to put a check mark, I guess, against ambition, because I feel like I do have it inside of me. It did go out for a little bit, which I was like, why? But I think it was just because a lot of things, like, I was at my tipping point for whatever, like, just certain things in life. I was just like, and then it just made me less ambitious. But now, you guys, ambition, skyrocket, it's warming up, and we're taking off. So do you have ambition? I'm trying to pull it back to you, because you're the one that's listening. Do you have ambition? Ooh. Belief in herself is the next quality. This is a trait similar to others, but this trait specifically means that an alpha female has full faith and belief in herself and her abilities. She not only has faith in herself, but the full belief that she can do whatever she sets her mind to achieve. Hell to the fuck yeah. Whatever I want to achieve, all my goals, like, everything that you have, you should be able to believe in yourself. And honestly, I always talk about this, but manifestation is my key. That's what honestly makes me kind of believe in myself. And then also, you know, talking to God and everything as well. But manifesting it's literally tricking yourself to believe in your goals and reminding yourself of the goals that you have. Like, that's why I really do like manifesting, and that's honestly what's really helped me get to where I am today. honestly. So, and God, like all of it mixed together, God and manifestation, just like boom, I am just growing. Like, and so you have to believe in yourself if you want to be an alpha female, because if you don't, you're just gonna look like someone who doesn't believe in themselves. And I've been through this. I've experienced the side where I didn't believe in myself and how people reacted to that versus now when I do believe in myself. So I don't know, just a little tidbit from me. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Even if you're the only one who believes in you, you still count. You still count. It may feel lonely. It may feel, whatever. For me, I'm not alone because I have God and I also have me. But I know at the end of the day, if no one else likes it, at least I like whatever it is that I'm believing in. And that's really all that matters. Like, it's really all that matters. Like, you are the only one in your body. And, just believe in yourself. If you want to do whatever it is that you want to do, believe in yourself. I feel like that's not even like for an alpha female. That's just period. Believe in yourself. But yeah, anyways, okay, let's move on to the next one. Well respected. Along the way of inspiring others to be successful, alpha females become highly regarded by those around them. These personalities put on an aura that exudes conviction and encouragement, which in turn means other people respect them deeply for their dedication to everything they do and believe in. This, I don't know if I have this because I'm not other people, but I do want to embody this so much. Like, I want to be well respected. I want to, not to play with me, not to do no shit, because that I'm going to be coming back, one. And then two, you just you respect what I do. You respect my decisions. You respect that you respect me. And so this is something that I feel like I'm working on, quote unquote, whatever. But I hope I'm already well respected, but at the same time, I'm like, I could probably work on that a little bit more, especially now because I'm just growing into like this beautiful flower and butterfly, and I'm just going to continue flapping my wings, and people can try to throw a fucking rock, but I'm still going to fly, bitch. So does that make you respect me? I don't know. Does that make you respect me? Whatever. Okay, signs you're an alpha female. Oh, what was that before? Okay, that was just alpha female traits. Oops, I'm sorry. This is signs you're an alpha female. Okay. So it says, if you're an alpha female, you probably already know, especially if any of the previous listed traits apply to you. But here are some of the other signs to look out for. You volunteer to lead meetings and events. That's not really something I would do. Maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't volunteer though. You love encouraging others to succeed because you know their success is also your success. Chick. That's something I would do. You're confident in your abilities even with things you're not familiar with. Old me would be like, no, because, well, I did just say earlier that, I don't like leading people into things because if I don't know how to do it, then I don't want to basically make the team look stupid. So maybe I'm not super confident in my abilities like that, even with things you're not familiar with. Maybe that's something I could work on. I feel like in certain areas this is true, but in certain areas this is not. So that's probably something I could work on. People often ask you for advice or help. Yeah, I think so. Okay. You have an infectious personality. Honestly, I feel like I do. Let's move on. You encourage all people in all situations because you're all about equality and the betterment of everyone. Yes. Like literally me. You and your partner are equals because even though you're a natural leader, you put care into having a balanced relationship. That's exactly what I want. I want it to be balanced. I want to rely on you for things. You rely on me for things. It's not like me relying on you all the time or you relying on me all the time. Like, it's not like this is a sugar daddy or sugar mama or whatever situation. No, we are both equals here. So that's how I'm looking at the situation. Goodness gracious. The next one, you're organized and always have your shit together. I feel like that's me now. Like, I used to be so not organized. Now I am organized. I'm getting more organized rather. I'm not fully where I want to be, but I am more organized, and I feel like I do have my shit together. I feel like I do have my shit together. So, ooh, do you have your shit together? Next one, you can own up to mistakes and failures even if they're rare. Yes. If I mess up, I always try to own up to it, because I know how it feels whenever someone else messes up and they don't own up to it. It's just like, you're weird. Like, why aren't you owning up to your shit? Like, it's so weird. Like, so I hate feeling that from other people, so I make sure not to do that. Like, if I actually fuck up, I'm gonna say it. Like, I don't have that much pride to just be like, nope. Like, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm sorry, I did do that, and this is why I did it, and this is the situation. Like, this is what happened. Like, I'm sorry though. At the end of the day, I did fuck up. I did. And that's okay. And I feel like that's how you really like move on from a situation. You just apologize and like realize you're wrong. Like, it's okay. Okay, the next one, you're inclusive and collaborative in everything you do. Now that, I don't know. I feel like I'm way more solo in that. Like, I feel like I am inclusive. I don't know about collaborative, because I'd normally just go off of my own ideas. I wish I had someone else to like bounce ideas off of that are like actually, I hate saying this, like on my level, because I don't really like collaborating with other people. And hopefully that's not like narcissistic or anything, but I don't like collaborating with people that I feel like I'm not really learning from you, or I'm not like, it's just not helping. And so once I find like a person that like can actually bounce ideas back that I like, then I would do that, but I don't really have that. So that's why I'm like, I'm not really collaborative. I don't know. Maybe this is something I really need to work on, being more collaborative. Maybe that's it, being more collaborative, because I normally I talk to me, myself, and that's a whole team. So I don't know, maybe I'm collaborative with myself, but I know what they mean, like with other people. So that's something I could work on. You always want to better yourself. Literally. Yes, I always want to better myself. I always want to just excel in things that I want to be good at, and then also just be a better person overall. Like, I want to be looked at as a good person. I'd rather be on the good side than the bad side. But, I have bad tendencies, but quote unquote bad, because it's not really even bad. It's just like, it's not even bad. It's just like I'm not on the spectrum. I feel like I'm like, 100% it's like goody 0% it's like you have no heart. I feel like I'm at 69. I'm just let's move on. Goodness gracious, what's my mind, you guys? My mind is going crazy. I feel like let me see how long this episode is, because okay, we're running good on time, I believe. Let's keep going. Okay, so next it says, being an alpha female, frankly, is an honor. These women are strong, push boundaries, ask tough questions, and constantly inspire everyone around them to be better without belittling them or treating them unfairly. If you aren't the alpha female in your life, then hopefully you have one near you who can sprinkle a little of her magic dust on you to encourage you to be your best self. And hopefully that's exactly what I would want to do. If someone around me isn't like that, I would want to encourage them to be at least their best self, or just to awaken up to themselves, because I used to be in that bracket like that. I know how it feels, I know how it feels, because I used to be you basically. So I transformed, and so that's what I really hope I can inspire people to just be themselves and be okay with being themselves, and knowing that they can mess up and that it's okay to mess up, because it's embarrassing, but who cares? Fuck it, who fucking cares? Everyone has embarrassing moments. Everyone does. You always have to, like, I have to remind myself with that too, because sometimes I'm like, oh my god, that was so embarrassing and I'll start like thinking about it, but then I'm like, literally everybody has embarrassing moments. It's not the same, but the levels, let's say you're really embarrassed in like a certain memory, someone else probably has like the same kind of level of embarrassment in some other aspect. So it's literally okay. It's a part of life. It's a part of life. It's a part of life. You know, it's just that. Anyways, okay, let's move on. Let's move on into the alpha female quotes. They have a couple here, and then, oh wow, and then that's it. The next article is, are you in a toxic relationship with yourself? Oh my goodness. Interesting. Okay, wait, what does that mean? Okay, maybe I'll read that like later, but okay, here's some quotes. The first one, oh my goodness, by Nicki Minaj. Yes, she is a fucking alpha female. Sometimes you gotta be a beauty and a beast. Fuck yeah, beauty and a beast. Exactly, that's exactly what I want to be. I want to be a beauty, sexy, like but then I also want to be like, don't fucking play, a fucking beast. I can get into fucking beast mode. Fuck you and your life. No, not like that. That's low-key rude. Just be like, nah, I don't know what y'all thought this was. No. Okay. Number 2, they always underestimate women. Susan E. They do. And that's why, like, I don't get why it's there. Like, don't fucking underestimate women. Women are so powerful. We pushed you out of our pussies. Like, we pushed you out. So we are basically life. We're basically life, but no, not really. I mean, women are just amazing, and, you know, call me a feminist, whatever. I love women. I love men too, but I hate men that underestimate women. Fuck you. Whether I am meant to or not, I challenge assumptions about women. I do make some people uncomfortable, which I'm well aware of. But that's just part of coming to grips with what I believe is still one of the most important pieces of unfinished business in human history. Empowering women to be able to stand up for themselves. Hell fucking yeah, that was from Hillary Clinton. That's exactly how I be feeling, especially since I've been stepping into my power. I like making people feel uncomfortable now. I love talking and bringing up those tough ass questions. I'm like, so what did you mean by that? Or whatever it is, whatever situation is, I'm like, you're stupid. I can't give a good example of what I'm talking about, but I know exactly what she's saying, because making people feel uncomfortable, like not just not saying anything because you're like, oh, this is going to make, you know, whatever. But now for me, I'm like, we going to talk about it right now. Like, we not like whatever just happened right now. I'm not about to just let it slide. Like, no. Into the fuck no. So I totally agree with Hillary Clinton. Like, wow. Agreed. People don't want to see women doing things they don't think women should do. Yep. Exactly. So let's say like she's like a boss ass bitch, and like someone else is like, they don't think women should be boss ass bitches. They don't like that. And it's like, there's something wrong with why you think a woman can't be a boss ass bitch, can be independent by herself, be just like what is it about you that makes you think that you are that entitled to think that women can't do that? That's so weird to me. That was from Joanne Jett. That's so weird, guys. So weird. Like, just be open-minded, please. It's a really good principle. Just be open-minded. Okay, number 5. We should not wait for someone else to come and raise our voice. We should do it by ourselves. We should believe in ourselves. Yes, we can do it. One day you will see that all the girls will be powerful. All the girls will be going to school. And it is possible only by our struggle, only when we raise our voice. Malala Yousafzai. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Wow, I love that. We should not wait for someone else to come and raise our voice. Hell yeah. Raise your fucking voice. Even if it shakes. Because for me, sometimes my voice be shaking. I'm not even gonna lie. And I still raise my fucking voice. I don't care. Even it's like, oh yeah, your voice shaking. At least I'm saying something. It's better than not saying nothing. Raise your fucking voice. Number 6. I think today women are very scared to celebrate themselves because then they just get labeled. Isn't that kind of funny how like earlier in this episode I was talking about like how I don't want to say good things about myself? Kind of weird. That was from Charlize Theron. Number 7, be an alpha female, confident, bold, not afraid of anything. Shilpa Nigai. Ooh, yes, I love that. Confident, bold, not afraid of anything. That's exactly what I want to be. Confident, like, ooh, like I know who I am. Not cocky, but confident. Bold, yes, bold. Not afraid of anything. That's what I want to be. That's what I want to be. 8, it is amazing what a woman can do if only she ignores what men tell her she can't. Carol K. Carr. Yes, thumbs up. It is amazing what women can do if only she ignores what men tell her she can't. Exactly. Fuck men. Fuck what they say. If they think you can't do whatever it is, fuck men. Now, not all men, but the men that just are disgusting like that, yeah, fuck them. Do it. Why are you listening? Why are you putting so much power in someone else? Fuck them. Okay, let's go into number 9. Alpha females don't run in packs. Unknown. Yeah, I feel like I'm oftentimes like kind of alone, but I love my solitude. I love being alone and everything. So yeah, I agree with that. They don't run in packs because they're kind of the leader for the pack. So they wouldn't run in packs. Whatever. Number 10, this is the last quote, and then I think we're going to try to wrap up this episode. Yes. Okay, number 10, I love bossy women. Some people hate the word, and I understand how bossy can seem like a shitty way to describe a woman with a determined point of view. But for me, a bossy woman is someone to search out and celebrate. A bossy woman is someone who cares and commits and is a natural leader. Amy Poehler. I love that. A bossy woman is someone who cares and commits and is a natural leader. Cares and commits. Now, it depends, sometimes it can be like a negative term, bossy, whatever. But it also, if it's good, if it's in a good way, they're bossy in a good way. That means, yeah, they care and commit and they're a natural leader. Like, they are in it. They're in it to win it, basically. And so I agree. Wow, I love that. Okay, I think that's everything from this article. So I hope you guys learned a little something about alpha females. I definitely did too. I guess my consensus here, am I an alpha female? I think I am. I did mention how I used to not be an alpha female and that I've had struggles, but I feel like, everybody has struggles. And if you were an alpha female from the jump, kudos to you. I feel like I low-key was. I just didn't know it was there. And that's what I want to show to other people. Like, you do have it. You just have to explore it, or you have to open up, or you have to rip off the band-aid, or do whatever. You just have to do that. It is scary. It is kind of, if you're not used to doing that, then yeah, it's going to be different. But you just got to do it. And I feel like I'm doing that, and I'm just being the best alpha female that I can be. Like I said, though, I'm not the alpha of the alphas. I mean, I can. I just feel like that's evil, though. Like, I'm not gonna be the alpha of the alphas. Like, that's kind of evil. Maybe I can be. I don't know. Not saying that people who are that are evil. Whatever. Oh goodness. Okay. I just feel like, at least in this stage, I'm not like the full alpha of the alpha. And I don't really want to be that, like I already said. But anyways, yes, okay. I do think I'm an alpha female. Hopefully this encouraged you to be an alpha female as well, or to congratulate those alpha females around you if you are a male watching this. And yes, thank you guys for listening and for watching. I know this episode was kind of all over the place. I'm sorry. This is like my first time back, but we are back. I only took a week break, and we're back, and we're ready to go. This is episode number 16. Oh my goodness, love that number. Make sure to click subscribe if you are on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, comment your own alpha female traits or quotes or anything alpha female related down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you have to say about alpha females. Let's continue the discussion in the comments. And if you are on an audio platform, thank you for listening. Ooh, love you. Make sure you do all the things. Give it a good rating. I will love you extra forever. And yes, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in my next episode. Toodaloo. Oh my goodness. Toodaloo. I did it. Recording is getting so much easier, you guys. Let's hope it's still recording. Oh my god.